All right, team, got to stretch those legs out. So we are on the road to Mount Elbert, Colorado. But here's the funny thing. So what happens when you drive 8 hours from Austin, Texas? Where are you? Still in Texas. You can probably see by those windmills in the back that we are getting towards the west and northern parts of Texas here, where the wind blows and the power gets made. Anyway, stop by here at a gas station to grab some hot chow. It's not the cleanest meal, right? It's not, I'm not gonna win any awards here for clean eating, but a little Chester's chicken. They asked me, do you want the regular biscuit or the honey biscuit? And I said, how is that even a question? Honey biscuit all day long. If you didn't have a honey biscuit, I was just gonna ask for honey and do the same thing, so let's go. But we're here on the road. Nice part about driving in Texas is that you go 75 plus miles an hour. It makes driving super quick and easy. And I actually been enjoying this road trip here. Been getting a lot done on the road, and also just being able to cruise nonstop has been awesome. What I also like to do, let me show you real quick, what I kind of like to do is my ritual kind of moving through these road trips. But I don't know if you can see this or not, but I pack a Yeti full of goods. Now, we step by Buc-ee's. If y'all don't know Buc-ee's, then you don't know Texas. But Buc-ee's is game changer. It's a gas station that is like a Walmart met a gas station, met some really good barbecue, and that's all together. So I pack veggies, some sandwiches, pineapple, waters, beef jerky, Hill Country beef jerky, stuff's delicious. But this is so I can eat breakfast and lunch on the road, hit it hard, and then for dinner, I can treat myself a little bit and eat a hot meal, so a little morale boost. Anyway, we're on our way. I'm on my way to Colorado. Can't wait to see the team out there tomorrow. We should wake up and see some mountains. The goal is to make a little past Amarillo today, and then we'll be in Colorado tomorrow. All right, team, check this out. We are in Colorado. We're probably about 90 miles out from the base of Mount Elbert, but I thought I'd pull off here for a second. Check this out. This is how you know you're in Colorado. And these aren't even the biggest, mountains that they got here, but this is epic. Good to be in Colorado. Should be meeting up with the team here shortly, and I actually wanted to talk about the team here real quick. The team's great. Doing these hikes are super awesome, but they're even better when you do it with a great team. And so the organization that I'm a part of here is the Warriors Keep. They basically take veterans out and as a way of having outdoor therapy, go out there, sweat, get that sweat equity in, and kind of burn some calories and kind of get back to moving like we did back in the service. A guy named Cody is the executive director, runs it, outstanding guy. Mark, he's the guy kind of organizes all the outdoor expeditions, a really good friend of ours. And then Robbie also helps with all the coordinations of making this stuff come to life with these, veteran experiences. So they're a great crew. Look them up. The Warriors Keep. We'll put it down in the details there. Awesome organization, highly recommend checking them out, and it's always good to go hiking with those individuals. All right, team, so we made it. Elbert Creek Campground. This is where we're gonna base camp here for the next couple days. So what's awesome about coming here just a little bit earlier before you start tackling, the highest peak in Colorado, you get acclimated, sleep through the night. It makes a big difference, especially when you're coming from 800 feet there in Austin, Texas. We're gonna go then do up to 12,000 feet in altitude tomorrow. We'll get, a little more acclimated. And then the next day, we're gonna go clear over 14,400 feet straight up Mount Elbert. So we are pumped. The team's here waiting on a couple more, and then we're ready to go. But hey, look at this view. I'm looking at the view here, and it's hard not to be distracted. It's just, the campgrounds here are amazing. The weather is unreal. It's like 88 degrees. It'll drop down to mid-30s, so you gotta bundle up. It's gonna be kind of a whole temperature, eco change here, but we're ready for that. They got all these flat spots you can just set tents up in. It's just amazing. So, we're getting settled in right now. This water running here is gonna put you right to bed, put me right to bed, and then it's gonna be tackling these mountains the next couple days. All right, team, good morning. Awesome, right? Look at this. Can't beat waking up to this. I tell you, it was like a sound machine last night. It just probably some of the best sleep I've had in a while. I think we got pretty close to maybe high 30s, low 40s last night. And it's probably in the high 40s right now, but it feels great. Just put a puffy jacket on and call it a day. So, first night waking up here, first morning getting up here at the Elbert Creek campsite, and I'm pumped, man, because today we get to go roll right into an initial hike before we go actually climb Mount Elbert. It'll allow the lungs to get ready and just kind of feel good before we make the big haul up there. What I want to be able to show you today a little bit is what I take out on these hikes. I keep it pretty simple, but chow is pretty important. So in addition to hydrating, chow is super important in what you take up there. So let me give you a quick glimpse of what that looks like. Super basic, you can do this at home, and it's never failed me. First things, these are the Korean barley cracker snacks. They're amazing, they're super good. Really love the way they taste, because they're just sweet enough. You can kind of see that here. You know, really little here, but they taste amazing. So I put a good handful of that in a bag, and I put it all in one bag. But I like those, it's quick energy, it's a good crunch. And when I go on these hikes, I like to change up what I'm eating, right? I like chewy stuff, crunchy stuff, and a little bit of salty stuff, right? Then when I got here, which you can tell it just blew up because we're up at altitude, are these banana chips. You can get them anywhere, but they're a little salted, they're dry, good cracker snack. It's good potassium for the system. You could carry banana up there too, but I like these, a little more reliable. They're probably not as high in nutritional value, but you're gonna get generally the same amount of, enough oomph that you need to get moving up that mountain. So, banana chips. And then my favorites, which I actually pre-cooked at the house, are these rice cakes. But these rice cakes, right, they're chewy, they're easy to eat, but they do take a little time to get through, right? They're easy, I mean, you can crack them right off, but it takes some time chewing. It's just kind of good. It'll even help, just kind of get into some kind of rhythm even when you're eating up there, so you're not just down in food, right? It kind of slows you down a little bit, but I love these things. It's good, clean energy, high in carbohydrates. I think one serving of this is about 51 carbohydrates, 51 grams of carbohydrates, and very low in fat and a little bit of protein in them. So this is what I take up on the mountain. I put it all in a bag about like this, and then we're ready to go. So we're gonna go hit that hike up. We should also be running into some lakes out there, and we're gonna be jumping right in. I bet that water is cold. I actually jumped in this water last night, and it was good for the feet, because it's like stepping into an ice bath. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that after the hikes. Just having this here next door is really awesome. So we'll get on with that hike today. Time to drink some coffee and then get right after it.